The small town of Redding, about 160 miles from Sacramento, is often described as the sunniest city in California. But a burning question here is casting dark shadows over a family desperate for answers. Where is Nikki Cheng McCain?
I know that my sister wouldn't just walk off without telling us where she was going. She would never leave her children.
Two of Nikki's three sisters, Chloe and Kay, say they haven't heard from Nikki, a devoted mother, for nearly a year.
She wanted to make sure her kids had everything they wanted that she didn't have grown up and more. So her life was just always all about her kids and her family. That was a priority to her.
Her dedication to her children is why it doesn't make sense that she would suddenly disappear. But Chloe says that last May, after texting with Nikki, she would never hear from her sister again.
We were texting all night long and then up until midnight. And then at 12:35 a.m., she texted me and told me that she had her mother-in-law's car and that she was at home. And that was the last text message I ever received from her.
As the minutes turned into hours and then to days, the family grew more worried and filed a missing persons report. The Shasta County Sheriff's Office issued this alert to the public to be on the lookout for Nikki. But when the family asked Nikki's husband, Tyler McCain, to join in the search, he was less than cooperative.
We're all piecing together timelines. We're all meeting together, and we're not getting that. We're getting the, what more do you want? I told you what I know. What more do you want? We've already done this. We've already done that. And we just like more collaboration.
The family says they kept searching without Nikki's husband. Sheriff's deputies located Nikki's truck in a remote area nearly 40 miles from her home, which only led to more questions from the family.
Yeah, it's a very remote area, like bad cell service, and so it's just a place that Nikki wouldn't usually be.
And I wanted to dig in deeper and shine a light on this really sad story of this, missing person.
Freelance reporter Sean Shawaller started digging for answers, and the community was growing frustrated with a lack of information coming from the Shasta County Sheriff's Office.
The public has heard nothing besides, she went missing and her truck was found, and we're investigating.
And so were Nikki's sisters, but they hit a roadblock when suspicious fires broke out at Tyler's property, as well as the area where Nikki's truck was found abandoned.
There were independent search parties that had been kind of heading in that direction to search that area, and the fire prevented them from doing that.
Those suspicious fires are still under investigation. And as the family moved forward with their searches, Tyler wasn't with them.
I've talked to a lot of the folks that have led independent search parties. Tyler has not participated in any searches.
Nikki's sisters say this criminal complaint filed against Tyler could be a big reason why. They say their marriage was failing, and that led to domestic abuse.
Tyler had severely beaten Nikki to the point where she was unrecognizable.
The Shasta County District Attorney charged Tyler with corporal injury to a spouse and false imprisonment by violence.
Allegedly hit her, struck her, attacked her, wouldn't let her leave the house. She eventually kind of escaped, got out, got in her truck, and got away. That court case began on May 7th, and it was ongoing. And Nikki disappeared on May 18th. She disappeared right after that court case started.
The case against him was dropped because Nikki can't testify. At an unrelated court hearing, Chloe, holding this sign that reads, "Where's my sister?" confronted Tyler, pleading for him to answer her questions.
I pulled up my phone and I was recording, and you could see that he flips us off.
Where's Nikki, Tyler? Where's my sister?
As he got closer to me, I was just so angry. And so I asked him, I was like, "Tyler, where's Nikki? Where's my sister?" And he just shrugs his shoulders at me and just goes like this. And then he just continues to walk past me.
Tyler has not been charged with anything related to Nikki's disappearance and has not responded to requests for comment. Then, at a recent news conference with the sheriff's office, Tyler surprised the family by joining them and spoke his first words about his missing wife.
I haven't been in the public eyes, and I haven't done very well with it. I apologize to everyone, especially my children, my wife's family, mine as well.
Then, just 4 days after that news conference, another surprise. Law enforcement raided Tyler's home.
It was a very thorough search. I heard there were rolls of carpet being taken out, some vacuum cleaners, potentially some carpet cleaners.
And news the family was hoping for wouldn't come. Nikki's case is now being investigated as a homicide. No identities have been released and no arrests have been made, and no word if the raid yielded anything significant.
The initial, just kind of the finality of it was emotional for the family, for all of us. But I think also it was reassuring to know that the detectives were looking in a direction that we highly speculated anyway.
The family hoping they get more answers soon about what happened to Nikki.